Okay, today we will do work on ANOVA. So when you want to perform any type of analysis in R, a few questions should be arised in your mind. Question number one, what is ANOVA? Question number two, why do we perform ANOVA? Question number three, types of ANOVA. And question number four, sample data table for each type of ANOVA. You can also copy this from Zoom chat. Now I have sent these questions within Zoom chat. No, first we need to copy these three questions. Don't copy fourth question. Just copy first three questions. Copy, open ChatGPT, and paste within Zoom chat and send message. And wait. So what is ANOVA? First question. In our previous class, we have learned about the definition of t-test. What is the t-test? So for t-test, in t-test we compared two variables or two groups. But if you have more than two groups, like in your ficus dataset, you have three groups in your dataset. In species column, we have three groups: S1, S2, S3. So if you have more than two group, then you move to ANOVA. So ANOVA is the statistical method used to analyze the difference between the means of three or more groups. So it is its basic requirement. For ANOVA, you must have three groups or more than three. If you have only two groups, then ANOVA is not applicable on your dataset. For example, you are working on fertilizer. You have two fertilizer, F1 and F2, and you want to compare, and you want to check the effect. You want to check your hypothesis. You need to apply t-test. If you have more than two group, like you F3, then you will move toward ANOVA. So for ANOVA, it is compulsory. Your data set have minimum three groups. It helps determine if there is any statistical significant variations among the group mean. So mean data is important for this. ANOVA partitions the total variance observed in a dataset into component attributes to different sources, such as the treatment effect or error or residual variance. This method is widely used when comparing more than two groups to understand if a particular factor has a significant effect on a dependent variable. For example, you want to check the effect of S1 on plant height, S2 on plant height, S3 on plant height, or which show more effect or which show less effect. You can perform ANOVA. Next question is, so in this question, the answer is, short answer is, to check the difference between the mean of three or more groups. Why do we perform ANOVA? Test for difference between the groups. assess the effect of independent variable, and avoid multiple t-tests. Types of ANOVA. One-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, repeated measure ANOVA, and multivariate ANOVA. And although some other types of ANOVA are also available, but these are important and common type of ANOVAs. What is the difference between one-way and two-way ANOVA? For example, we have a data set. I want to give example for plant science because it is very easy and understandable for all participants. For example, you want to check the effect of fertilizer on height of plant and seed weight of plant. You have fertilizer. Here is the column for fertilizer. 1 fertilizer, 2 fertilizer, 3 fertilizer. You have 3 fertilizers, so it means you have 3 groups. So if you have 3 group, you will move toward ANOVA. If you have 2 group and you want to compare 1 and 2 for plant height and seed weight, you need to apply t-test. Now we have 3 variables, 3 groups, so we will apply ANOVA. If you have one factor, so this is the factor. These are, you can also say independent variable. Factor is also independent variable. You want to check the effect of factor on plant height and seed weight. So these are dependent variable. These are dependent variable, or factor is independent variable. Now if you have one factor, so in our data set we only have one factor, so it is known as one-way ANOVA. You can apply one-way ANOVA. If there are 2 factors, for example, you want to check the effect of 2 factors on plant height, for example fertilizer and temperature. You want to check the effect of 2 things. One is fertilizer and second is temperature. Now you have 2 factor in your data set. It is known as two-way ANOVA. It is known as two-way ANOVA. Now next step is, so here is the definition. There are several types of ANOVAs, each suitable for different experimental designs. One-way ANOVA, used when comparing the mean of 3 or more independent groups based on one factor or independent variable. For example, comparing the average test score of students from different schools. Example, comparing plant growth under 3 different fertilizer treatment. It is same example. Two-way ANOVA, used when comparing the mean of groups based on 2 factors. In one-way ANOVA, only 1 factor. In two-way ANOVA, 2 factors involved, allowing for the evaluation of the interaction effects between the 2 factors. For example, examining the effect of different fertilizers and watering schedules on plant growth. Next is repeated measure ANOVA, used when the same subjects or units are tested under different conditions or over multiple time points. For example, before and after, as in the case of paired t-test, measuring the performance of the group students on multiple tests for different weeks. For example, you have measured same plant height. Plant height. 1 week after, here is the treatment. Treatment. After 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, same variables we have repeated multiple times. So it is known as repeated measure ANOVA. If you have this type of data set, it is known as repeated measure ANOVA. Next is multivariate analysis of variance, MANOVA. Used when there are two or more dependent variables and you want to assess the effect of one or more independent variables on the same multiple. It is the you can say advanced form of one-way ANOVA and two-way ANOVA. In one-way ANOVA, only one factor, one dependent and one independent variable. For example, fertilizer, plant height. So one dependent variable and one independent variables. If you have one dependent variable, one independent variable, and more than one dependent variable, for example, plant height, plant width, seed weight, seed numbers. If you have multiple variables or multiple dependent variables, then you can apply MANOVA, multiple ANOVA. So you can apply multiple ANOVA both for one-way ANOVA as well as two-way ANOVA. Now next is we want to check the sample data so that we can arrange our data set according to this analysis. So say thanks, write a message, thanks, no I need sample data table for each type of ANOVA and send message. It will give you a sample data table for each type of ANOVA so that you can arrange your data set according to this analysis. So there are three treatments, treatment 1, treatment 2 and treatment 3, and you want to compare the treatment 1, 2, 3 for group. Similarly, two-way ANOVA, here are two factors, factor 1 and factor 2. And we want to check the effect of these two factors on mean growth. Repeated measure ANOVA, pre-treatment, mid-treatment and post-treatment. Same variables for multiple times. And multivariate analysis of variance, treatment, blood pressure, cholesterol, multiple independent variables. Okay. Now please all participants, if you have any question you can ask. If clear, type clear within Zoom chat. If you have any question, you are allowed to open your mic and you can ask. If clear, please type clear. Okay. Now you can generate these Excel file. Now say thanks. You can generate Excel file and import Excel file in R, but today I am directly generating script from ChatGPT. So write a message, thanks. Now I want to perform one-way ANOVA in R on above given data. So you don't need to generate this Excel sheet. Now ChatGPT will give you script and all variables, all data is added in this script. You can, and if you have your own data set, you can arrange your data set according to this sample data table. Okay, here is the script for ANOVA, very simple script. And here is the script for plot. Copy, open R, paste here, and run it. Yes, here is the one-way ANOVA box plot. And here is its summary results. No, there is a question in group. If we want to save these results in Excel file or MS Word file, then how do we save? Very easy and simple method. You can copy, right click, copy, open with MS Word and paste here. Here is the data table. You can also save in other form like this. So here is the your data set. But if you want to directly save in table form from R to Excel file or any other file. Okay, now write a message. First we also need to edit this plot, which is very simple plot. If you want to add color, you want to add different formatting, you can also add. You can also change its theme, its color, dotted line difference. So each and every type of changes you can apply on this plot. Now say thanks. I need it's colorful and publication ready plot in R. Please all participants don't do practice now, just watch and then I will give you time. You can do practice later. First understand these steps. Now here is the script for publication ready plot. In publication ready plot you can check. ChatGPT give me the font size, font style, font color and so many things which I need for publication. So copy, open R, give line with hashtag so that you can differentiate between above and below script. Paste here and run these lines again. No, your plot is colorful. Copy this plot, copy image, open WhatsApp group and share. You can also draw its bar plot. You can also draw its volcano plot. You can also draw its any other type of plot which you want to draw. Okay, now I want to save this plot in HD. For example, if you click on zoom button, it's in good quality, but if you want to save this plot and in HD or high efficiency, you can also save this plot by writing script. Say thanks. Now I want to save this plot in 600 dpi, full HD, PNG and send message. Yes, you are welcome to save the plot in 300 dpi resolution and full HD PNG. You can use the ggSave function. So it is also the function of ggplot2. Function in R. Here are the updated code to save the plot. So copy this code, give a line with multiple hashtag, paste here and run. No, I have run this save command. So your plot is saved in file, say number 4. Click on file button. So here is the result for One-Way ANOVA. Yes, but as it is in black color, I need to remove its or change its theme. So here is theme is, yes, theme is minimal. You can, if it show you black color plate, you can change its theme from minimal to BW or classic and run it again. Now update it. Now you can check white. If you zoom this plot, you can check its pixels are very clear. Each and every letter is clear. Okay, you can also change if you need text size 10, 11, 12, you can just change. You can change also color from black to red. It will give you red color. Yes, you can check exit text is in red color. So if you write a message, I need publication ready, then it will give you multiple options for which are suitable for publication. Okay, now we also want to save the result in Excel file. So write a message. Thanks. Now I want to save the ANOVA summary results in Excel file and send message. You are welcome to save the ANOVA summary result in an Excel file. You can use write.excel package. So we need write Excel. So here is the script for write Excel. Copy this script, open R, paste here and run. And when you run this line, it is showing me function code not found. So I think I need to do library. Here is the function write Excel, but here is given open XLS. So if you face any error, but in above there is no package called open XLSX. So I need to install this package. So here is a script for installation. If you remove hashtag, it will act as a script. No, install. Amir Junaid sab, publication ready plot mean. For example, when you working on your article or thesis, you need a plot for your thesis or your publication, your research paper. You want to add this paper directly. Your need, I don't need to do any changes after creating this plot. So you can write a message publication ready. For example, when you create a plot, some journals or your university thesis format have specific requirement. For example, a font size should be 10 font size, font style should be Times New Roman, black color, and so many other type of styles are available. But you need to choose only those styles, those font which are your requirement or your thesis requirement or your journal requirement. So write a message to ChatGPT, I need publication ready. Then it will give you plot with multiple options. Okay, no, it's installed. Yes, no, you can check in my screen number 4. In screen number 4, file button, there is a file generated name ANOVA summary results. If I click on view button, now here is summary is given of this dataset. Okay, now I want to perform two-way ANOVA. Thanks. Now I want to perform two-way ANOVA and send message.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, my plot hasn't generated.
Okay. Can you share your screen?
Yes, please.
Okay. Please just give me a 1 minute. Okay, no script for two-way ANOVA have been created. You are welcome. Here's how you can perform a two-way ANOVA in R using an example where you have two factors. For example, fertilizer type and watering schedules, and a dependent variable, for example, plant growth. So let's assume we have data set that include two independent variables, two factor. So if you have two factor, then you are able to perform two-way ANOVA. If you have only one factor, you are unable to perform two-way ANOVA. So here is a script for two-way ANOVA. Copy, open R, and give a line with multiple hashtags so that you can differentiate between previous and new script. Here is the data frame, but it is showing me an error. Error in data frame, argument different number of rows. Yes, if you get this error and if you are unable to read, copy this error, open ChatGPT and paste this error. When you give error to ChatGPT, it will tell you about this error and then resolve it. Yes, it will explain about error or issue. It look like there is an issue with the number of rows in your growth column. So the error arises because the number of rows generated by fertilizer and watering column does not match the length of the growth vector. So data is incomplete. Since you are repeating 3 fertilizer ABC 6 times each for total 18, and the watering schedule weekly and bi-weekly are repeated 9 times each, we need to make sure that the total number of data point in the growth vector matches this repetition. So here is the corrected code. First ChatGPT explains you about the error, why this error occurred, then it will give you its solution. Now copy, paste and replace previous script with new script and run it. It's again showing me same error. I think I need to copy it again. Copy, paste, but it's showing me same error. Again copy, paste here, and send message. It seems there is still an issue with the number of rows for watering columns. Since you are repeating each watering schedules across the different fertilizer type, and let me this corrected. No, here ChatGPT gives you a new script. Again, copy and try. Again, same error. So I think I need to first generate sample data. Please give sample data table for two-way ANOVA. Because ChatGPT taking wrong data or incomplete data. So here is the sample data table for each type of two-way ANOVA. So say thanks. Now I want to perform two-way ANOVA in R. Copy this code again and run. But it's showing me same error. So I think I need to download this file because in this file data is maximum about I think 36 observations. So I need to download this data set. Thanks. Give me this file in Excel sheet. Copy. Again error. Please give Excel file. Yes, here is the Excel file. Download this file. Now check data is complete. Yes, it's incomplete because in weekly, bi-weekly, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 group. So this 6 bi-week replicates and weekly 1, 2, 3 more. So it is not accurate or equal data set. So I need to write again to ChatGPT. I want to do practice in R. Please give sample data table for two-way ANOVA for business. There is dataset. Now I want to perform in R. Copy. Yes, now it's working. So here is the two-way ANOVA. Plot and plot for two-way ANOVA. So in this data set, we have two factors. One is marketing campaign, second is sale region. We want to check the effect of marketing campaign and sale regions on sale performance. Here are these two factors, marketing campaign and sale regions. So same way you can apply ANOVA or repeated Meyer ANOVA. Okay, now please share your screen.
Okay, sir.
Other participant, please do practice for repeated Meyer ANOVA and ANOVA. Generate sample data table. If you have your own data set, please first generate sample data table, arrange your file according to sample data table, and then apply one-way, two-way, or ANOVA. Yes, you have a plot.
No, this is previous plot, sir.
Okay, clean this plot with brush button.
Sorry, just a second.
Because there is, yes, there is no script for plot. It's only for ANOVA summary. Okay, open ChatGPT and write a message. Thanks. I also want to visualize. Okay, next. Send this message. Copy the script.
Sorry,
Copy the script. Script को copy करो.
this one,
Yes,
this one.
yes. And run this plot.
Yes.
Scored by teaching method.
Is it generated? Thank you.
Okay. Now please do practice other for repeated measure ANOVA and also do practice on your own dataset. Arrange your dataset for as one-way ANOVA. Also arrange your dataset as two-way ANOVA. Also arrange your dataset for repeated measure ANOVA if applicable, and also apply M ANOVA because M ANOVA will be applicable on your all dataset if you have multiple dependent and independent variables. Okay. If you have any question, please, you are allowed, you can ask. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.